Merry Christmas! Okay, so it's not quite Christmas yet, but it is already past time to be thinking about Christmas and the holiday season, especially in regards to your Mary Kay business. And so I wanted to do a little bit of tips and suggestions and ideas for you as you move into full swing of the holiday season. If you haven't been to the store lately, Christmas is here. We were in the mall today and they're playing Christmas music and I'm going, no, I'm not ready, but the bottom line is we are real retailers, and so if we are not ready now, we will miss out. And it's our decision. The holiday season is typically one of the highest selling seasons for my business, and November and December have been hugely successful months for me, but it's because I've always said, I'm going to make the most of it. If not, if you allow yourself to think, oh, it's kind of busy and there's a lot going on, so I probably can't, nobody has time, or you won't. It will be a rough time and you'll start January feeling like you have no business. So I want to encourage you now to just make the decision that it is going to be a great season for you. And if you decide that, it really will be. I have lived that, and November has actually typically been a very strong month for many women. It's the month in which multiple of our directors started DIQ and completed it a couple months later through that season. I've earned several cars in November and December, one being our first pink Cadillac, one being our Equinox when we earned that. So big things happen this time of year. I actually went on Target for my car the first time in November, earned my red jacket in November. So it is a great time of year, a great time to do business. And so whether your focus is on sales or it's on team building and moving up, or just everything all in one, or just kind of getting your business off the ground, this is the time to maximize what you're doing. So I wanted to give some tips and some ideas. So let's start with a few tips. The first one would be what I've already said. Really tell your mind and train yourself to think this is a great time to work your business, because I am so serious. It really is. And it is an awesome time of year because there's multiple ways that you can connect with people. You can connect with people who just want to look awesome for the holidays and they need a new tip, they need a new look, a new color, or their skin, to look better. Maybe their shades are changing because they're losing their summer tan. It's a great time for gift giving. A lot of times people are buying stuff, and so you can provide gifts for that person they don't know what to get for them, like a satin hands, a satin lips, foundation primer, mascara. There's so many products we have that are very neutral. They're not too specific, that can be wonderful gifts. Who doesn't want a travel roll-up bag? I mean, really. So you can maximize that. You can also maximize gift certificates for people who just want to give them something and let them pick it out. That's a great idea. And then we also have, of course, more customized gift giving, like husbands and, daughters, and all of those wish lists that you get at your appointments, you can now use. So gift giving is a great time. It's also a time that family members get together more and they spend time together. So this can be a fun thing for them to do. Sometimes do you not feel like, what do I do? I don't want to eat. I don't want to shop, at the mall. What do I do with my family? This is a great opportunity. I've met with lots of 3-generation groups at the holiday season. It's also a time where college girls are coming home. They're downtime a little bit, and so they a lot of times are up for a little bit of fun with their girlfriends, and just so many things going on this time of year that make it an awesome time to connect with people concerning Mary Kay. So the next thing I want to encourage you to do also, though, is to be strategic. There are other things going on in the world, and so depending on where we are in the holidays, you do need to think. I would encourage you to be open-minded and expect great things, but when school is wrapping up those last 2 weeks, that wouldn't be the best time to try to book teachers. They're a little insane, but the week after that, the week before Christmas, they are a free woman and they're ready to play. So pay attention to the school calendar. Similarly, there are people who are like myself and Mike, where we don't have kids in school yet. So, I'm not really that stressed out. We do some Christmas shopping, we have fun, but it's not, the craziest. Maybe someone who works for a church, the first week of December, they're crazy because they have their Christmas production, but that's done on the 10th, and then they have a couple weeks. So just think when you're working and calling people, if you're running into a common objection, go up 10 years or down 10 years, and that will typically eliminate the problem. You can just use the rule of 10 to help you get into a range of people that are in that niche where it is a good time for them. So the other thing I would recommend is that when you're reaching out for bookings, specifically use holiday words, such as I need to do 20 holiday looks before Thanksgiving because I'm paying cash for our family's Christmas. Something like that. Or I need to do 10 New Year, New You looks before New Year's Eve. You know, as you get into December, you can even say, I have to get feedback from 30 women on our holiday products before the new year. What works for you? So use your words to help you to create what you're trying to accomplish. Another idea that's totally out there would be for parties. I like to do a white elephant party, and I don't bring them junky gifts, but I bring little wrapped gift like boxes, and we pass them around, and they can steal from each other, and then at the end they can open up. And so I give away a little extra samples, maybe a full-size eyeshadow, different things, and I just make it fun. We play Christmas music, and they have a good time, but it's themed so that they are setting it during the holidays. You could do an ugly sweater party. That would be fun. There are so many ways that you can tweak what you're doing to just fit this season to make it fun. You can even do a gift giving party where people come and they're not trying to buy for themselves, they're trying to pick out gifts for other people. Just really utilize your creativity. If it doesn't thrill you and you just get stressed at the thought of it, don't do it. Do the thing that excites you. There are certain things that I am just good at, and there's certain things that no way I am not good at. And that would be like, you know, creating my own beautiful, you know, fancy gifts. I'm much more of a simple girl, little ribbon, little cello. But other people create these beautiful things. So you have to know yourself and do the things this time of year that kind of light your fire, that get you excited about doing them. The next tip I have for you would be to pick one or two of the fun holiday options that you can do to add into your business and run with those. I don't think you should do them all. I really think that's a mistake. But if you can pick one or two, that tends to be a lot of fun. So here are some of the options that you have. The first one would be a holiday open house. A lot of people do these in their home. If that's not an option, you can use a a civic center space, or you can do it virtually if that's best. I like the one-on-one contact if possible, but you've got to go with what you have. And so to be honest, right now, if you want to do an open house, you better get it planned, because the best time to do one is before Thanksgiving. Once we hit Black Friday, people are starting to go crazy with their shopping. Before that, there's still room to get in there and to become one of their options. And to say, would you support a small business with some of your Christmas shopping this year? And be willing to, help with that. I always offer free gift wrapping. I always offer a gift certificate with any purchase. And then, of course, there's the 100% guarantee. So a holiday open house is a very fun option. I do one every year, and I offer buy one, get one half off. So I send out a postcard. This is not the postcard. I send a red one, but it looks like this. It's like our debut postcards. It's just black ink on a little color cardstock, and it just has the invitation on it, and it tells them to come, do some shopping with me for the holidays. Buy one, get one half off of everything, equal or lesser value, and they get an extra little discount if they bring someone with them that I haven't met yet, who doesn't have a consultant. So I do up my whole house, and I just set my products out on tables with tablecloths. I will tell you, I do not go crazy. I do not go crazy. You don't want to invest a week prepping for a one-day open house. That is not smart. I typically literally set up the night before, get everything out, and then I can work during the day of my open house, and then whenever that time frame comes, I open my door, turn on some music, and we're ready to go. So please do not go crazy. I'll put together a few small gift sets that are pre-wrapped and priced, so that if they want to pick something up and throw it in their basket, they can. And so as they arrive at my home, they can pick up baskets that I have sitting around, and they can just carry it and grab things off of tables and throw it in their basket. I also have tent cards with pricing. So it's a little shiny, but it just says what the set is and then what the pricing is, and they're just folded. And I just printed them off of the computer and then cut them out. And there are files and documents for these things on my website, jessmitchell.org. If you go to the training center and you click on the holidays link, you'll find all of these documents that you can look from and change and adjust. But pricing is really important. You know how it is. If you're at a store and you're walking around and you see a really cute shirt and there's no price tag on it, and you can't find one anywhere, you're more likely going to go, I don't think I need it, than you are going to search somewhere out to find the price, unless you really, really, really love it, or it's exactly what you were looking for. We want to know what we're looking at as we go. So I recommend putting out pricing on the different tables, and I just break it up by category: skincare, color, fragrance, and body, and I just kind of set things out. If you want to decorate your home for Christmas, it is a very nice touch. Little Christmas music, and then I usually have some light snacks. I don't do a ton, just some simple snacks so that they can eat and enjoy. And it's a great idea to have a little bit of help. If you can have somebody there to help you, that would maybe with the checkout or with answering questions and maneuvering things. A lot of times women who are coming want to try some of the new lip gloss, or they want to play with a little bit of eyeshadow, and so you want to be able to help them, but you also want to be able to check out the women as well and help write up their sales slip, and then just have enough going on with your help. I do want to tell you, if you're new in Mary Kay and you have 25 to 50 customers, I want to prepare you expectation wise that you should not expect to have 20 people coming. The first year of my open house, with maybe 50 customers, I think I had about 5 people, and it was a couple $100 in sales, and it was great. It was fun, and I built the consistency over the years to where people know it's coming and they contact me and they want to know when it's going to be. But the first year, especially if you have a small customer base, everyone is not going to come. Just know that. So don't go crazy. Do not, paint your whole house up and do tons of gift sets and baskets and all this stuff. It's not worth that. You want to be ready and you want to invest in those people. But remember, it's like maybe 10% of the people you invite will come, maybe. So here's how I do my inviting. I send out the postcard. I also do an e-card from Mary Kay In Touch, where we can do customer e-cards. I send one out ahead of time and then one the week of. And then I'll also do an invite on my Facebook Mary Kay business page, so that those people can see that and they get reminders. And then it's a great idea if you have time or you have an assistant who can call out. You can do a phone invite is what it's called, and you pay a very small amount and you can send a recorded message to all your customers and just letting them know, reminding them about it, and then you can text and Facebook people to touch base the day of. So it is key to do a lot of follow-up. If you just put the card out there, don't expect a lot, especially the first few years, but you really need to follow up and be checking back in with people, letting them know, reminding them when it is. And then after the sale, if there are people who said they were going to come or they were hoping to come and they don't, you can check in and just say, hey, I just wanted to let you know, I know you couldn't make it, and if you would like to take advantage, I wanted to extend that to you just, through tomorrow. If there is some things you'd like, let me know. And you can just do that as follow-up just to make sure you've hit all of your bases. So I think those are pretty much all the details of the holiday open house, at least for now. One other thing is I do have a Santa sheet. And so when they're checking out, I have them, as I'm writing things up, I pass that to them. I'm like, okay, who are the people in your life that don't know what to get you? Just jot them down in their number, and I would be happy to contact them and let them know what your wish list is. And if they don't have a wish list, there's a spot on there where they can make one. What did you see that you'd like to have? What are you running low on or want to try new? And so that way you have people you can check in with about their list, and you can let them know that I offer gift wrap and delivery for free. And everything is 100% guaranteed. So I would love to help some of the people in your life know what to get for you. So you can also talk to people about booking New Year, New You makeovers for January, and you can set up appointments with them as they're checking out, even book them for a party if that works. So there's a lot of ways you can maximize an open house. You can also have prospective team members come and kind of see what you do and see your customers. It's just a fun opportunity. So that's the biggest thing that I do in the holidays is I always have an open house, and I've played with the timing. I've done it on a Friday night and a Saturday morning. I've done it on just Friday night. I've done it on just Saturday from like 10 to 2. I've done a lot of different time frames, and I really find it's not too big of a deal when you do it. Do it at a time that works for you, that isn't too much inconvenience for your family schedule or taking you away from working your Mary Kay business with appointments. The open house should be an accessory to your business. It shouldn't be all your business for November. It's going to add to it. So just pick a few hours and go for it. And people will work it out if they want to come, or they'll let you know if they can't. The second opportunity that you can do during the holidays would be simply having a gift basket with you all the time. Literally a big basket full of little wrapped gifts that you've priced and that are just ready for grab and go. So as you go out and about, you can carry your basket and people are like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm a Mary Kay business owner and I've got gifts here for people who need to buy a last minute gift, or however you want to say it your way. But you can definitely do that. I've heard of people actually leaving it in their trunk, and when they run into people out and about, they're like, hey, do you need any gifts? So that has to be your spin and your personality, but having a Christmas goodie basket is a really smart idea, because you know how we are. We look in the checkout aisle for those simple little things and we nab them for stocking stuffers or for that person we don't know to buy for, teacher gifts, etc. So that's a second idea. A third idea is to do holiday coffees. And you can do this with current customers or with people that you'd like to become customers. And it's more of a setting where they come and you show and tell gift sets and you pass around ideas for them and they get to drink coffee, and it's very quick and easy, and they literally can just shop for gifts. They can wrap it right there. You can bring the paper and the ribbon and let them wrap it up and take it home. And it's a very fun kind of free-flowing time, and that can be a great opportunity to do gifting. And then the executive gift service is the next idea. I have done this with several different businesses, and it can be a lot of fun because a lot of times the guy at the top, it's a lot of times the man, does not know what to buy his secretaries. Or, at the bank, the guy doesn't know what to get all the tellers or whatever it may be. So you can really lift a burden off of them by offering your gift service. So the important thing to do is to call ahead and find out who is in charge of gift giving and talk to them and set an appointment to talk with them if possible. If you just walk in, that can actually be soliciting, and a lot of times that is not taken well. So call ahead to the bank. Just say, I've been banking there for quite a while and I wanted to speak with the person who handles gift giving. And you can talk to them and just explain the service that you offer. And I actually have a script for this on my website in the holiday section of the training center. So go there and check it out. But basically, you could offer different price points of sets. For instance, a hand cream with gloves wrapped up really pretty, and that's You Deserve a Hand, and you can do it for $10 or $11. You can do satin hand sets. You can do anything at all that strikes your fancy. Just offer different price points, and then they can pick the price point. You wrap it up, make it pretty, deliver it there. He's done. So they love this. So if there are companies that you frequent and you work with a lot and you have relationships with, go there. Or you can just stop in at the banks around town and check in. Or maybe you have a customer who works at a bank or works at a salon or wherever. Executive gift service is a lot of fun, and you can do a lot with, say, 20 satin hand sets. That's a lot of sales to help one person deal with all their gift giving. So I've done it with dentists, I've done it with banks, I've done it with, all different kinds of companies. So that's the executive gift service. And then one more that I want to share with you is leaving me. What is it? Oh, husbands. A husband gift service is so much fun. And so there's a couple ways you can figure out husbands. Number one, you may know them. You know some husbands. Number two, on the profile card on the front, there's a spot that says, yes or no, do you want us to help your husband with gift giving? So you can go through your cards and see who put yes and put his number down. You can even contact customers and say, hey, I was getting ready to work with my husbands and do my gift service for them. Would you like me to check with your husband about your wish list and helping you get some of that for Christmas? So don't be afraid. I mean, it's gift giving. They're going to receive. So it is totally a great thing to just reach out and see where are the husbands at that you can help. I've private messaged husbands from church and, from our community, and just looked for people that I could connect with. So what that would be is, again, something where you're offering to deliver it and wrap it for free. And they look amazing. They get to give her this gorgeous gift and you do all the work. And that's how you can sell it to them. So there are different ways to do it. You can do gift baskets with different price points. You can even do a gift tower where you have boxes that stack on each other and a big ribbon that ties them all together, and they get to open, multiple gifts, and you can set that for $150, $250, and $350 and coordinate that. You can do pillow gifts where he has a special gift he can put on her pillow, each night for a few nights up to Christmas or for Christmas Eve. And then a really fun one is the 12 Days of Christmas set, where you do 12 small gifts, and the 12 days before Christmas, she gets to open one. And just so many fun things. And our product line is such that so many women would love to have a few more eyeshadows, or they would love to have that Skin Vigorate brush, but they may not buy it for themselves out of necessity. So this is a fun chance for her to get some of the extra frivolous things that she has her eye on, or that you just think would bless her. So that is my suggestions for holiday business. Timing wise, here are a few suggestions. Number one, early is good. Do not wait. Don't put it off. Make sure you jump on things pretty quickly. With executive gift services, now would be a good time to do that, because as the holidays come and maybe they take a break for a while, if it's a university or such, you want to be able to get in on that before they make a decision. With husbands, usually around Black Friday into the beginning of December is when they start shopping. Most of them are not shopping, super early. So you can get a little closer to December for them. And then with your gift baskets and those kind of things, now's great. Just start to carry them around. It's also a great idea to do a little bit of a centerpiece at your parties. When you set up, put some of your gifts out with the little price tags on them. Make it look cute and pretty, and it adds to the fun of the time, but it also gives you a way to say, hey, if any of these things look fun, if you need a gift for a babysitter, a gift for a teacher, a gift for a mailman, whatever, feel free to grab one. These are cash and carry. So I hope that helps. I hope it gives you some ideas and some food for thought and fuel. I'm sure you could find a million things on Pinterest or on Let's Talk on Mary Kay in Touch, but the key is you identifying a couple things that excite you that you can do to maximize this selling season for your family. And just know that it's going to be an amazing time. So some of these ideas you can put as accessories to your basic business, working with women, sharing our product, sharing our opportunity. Who do you know who you can bless this holiday season? Who do you know who has family that will be coming in and they could love some girl time? Or who is crazy, crazy busy leading up to the beginning of December and would enjoy a break once everybody goes on break for the holidays, school breaks. Or who do you know who isn't super crazy right now and they have time and have a desire to do special things? I know for me, every holiday season, I'm usually thinking, okay, what's something fun and special we could do that would just, make a memory or give us a chance to get dressed up or to go do something. I love that. I love to make special memories in the holiday season. So best wishes to you, and Merry, Merry Christmas.